Thousand Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl, Nelly Nail.
And this your girl, Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. Welcome back to a brand new episode. Let's just get it started. I am sipping on some Moscato tonight. What do you have?
I think Publix don't sell Yellowtail Moscato no more because it's been like a month and I haven't been able to find it there, and I just came back from there. So
get another brand.
No. So tonight I am drinking a Corona Extra.
Okay, all right. So what did I do this weekend? It wasn't as eventful as last weekend, obviously, because that was our birthday. But this weekend, Saturday was very hot. So I walked around to enjoy the weather, but then I went to the movies. I went and saw Firestarter. I do not recommend. It was just okay. But it wasn't horrible, but it like normal people wouldn't like it. And then after that, I went to dinner at this steakhouse, this famous steakhouse in New York called STK. It's a few different locations, but we went to the downtown location. It was for my girl, Jenny. She just became a citizen, so we were celebrating that. My New York strip was so freaking good.
Oh, so you did get the steak?
Yeah, because Mama and Cynthia was like, don't go to no steakhouse and get chicken. Because I told them I was getting a chicken and a fish, and Mama was like, no. So I got a New York strip and some mashed potatoes, and I get my medium because remember, we used to get ours, well done, until I went to your job thing on a fancy yacht, and they didn't even ask us. They just served everybody a medium steak, and it was so juicy and good. I was like, I'm going to always get my steak like this. And also, when you get it medium, when you get it well done, you taking out the flavor.
Yeah,
it's gonna be burnt.
Yeah, and it's not that juice.
Tender and juicy. Yeah. So my steak was so good. So if y'all in New York, go to STK, whether it's the Midtown location or downtown. It's so good, and it's such a popular restaurant. We waited. Well, I was late because of the trains, but we waited a good 20 minutes for our table, even though we had a reservation. But also, once we ordered, we waited another 45 minutes for the food. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But no, it was good. And then Sunday, I felt like it was a Sex and the City marathon day. So I put on Sex and the City for half the day. And then I watched a couple episodes of Snowfall. And then Dateline. And I cooked some spaghetti and meatballs last night. So yeah. How was your weekend?
So Friday was the girls' recital. Which I'm so mad it was on a Friday this year instead of a Saturday. Like, people work and you trying to have a recital at 6:30. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so we did that. Then we went to TGIF Friday. We didn't have to wait for nothing. We didn't have to wait for our table. Our food. Pretty much our food was on the table when we got there.
And you didn't have a reservation either, did you?
No. We didn't have to wait on that. We sat down and the food was already there. And then Saturday, Braylon played his third playoff game and they won. So the next game is the ship. We made it to the ship.
Woo-hoo! Congrats, Bray. Congrats. And I saw he went to the Marlins game.
Yeah. So so after the baseball game Saturday, we went to the mall to get Janae's 5th grade dance dress. And then, Sunday we taught junior church, and Joe took Braylon to the Marlins game, and he got to run the bases on the field.
That's amazing. He'll never forget that.
And then, while they were at the game, I took the girls to get their nails and toes done. So that was cool.
Nice. So what?
And I'm very tired today.
So what? I was so lazy yesterday because when you're not doing that, you continue to want not to do anything. So after Dateline, I was supposed to get up and take a shower, but I was too lazy to do that. And I don't like to go to sleep without taking showers, right? But I was like, F that, I ain't going nowhere today. And I took one last night. So I didn't take a shower, but I woke up feeling guilty. So I took a shower this morning. I was like, I can't go.
Of course.
Yeah, I had to take one this morning. But
was that even an option if you didn't take one? I don't understand.
It was an option, but not for me, because also I sweat a little bit last night because it was hot. So I was like, let me take a shower. So I got up 10 minutes earlier than I normally get up, and I took a shower. But yeah, I don't like taking a shower before. I don't like not taking a shower before I go to sleep. But yesterday I could not get up. I couldn't get out the bed.
That's a shame.
Anyway, this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. I don't think I have no plans, but I'll see what the girls got planned. Because 3-day weekends, we need to do something. We need to go on somebody's rooftop for a barbecue. But what are you doing?
I'm so happy. And Mama reminded me today that it was a 3-day weekend because I had totally forgot. So I'm so happy because I need a freaking break. We going to Tampa Friday.
Y'all be having fun without me.
We be out like
when y'all just crazy. There, didn't y'all go to an amusement park recently with Daniel and Jada? When was that?
That was in spring break in March.
Seemed like yesterday.
So yeah, we going to see her recital. So we're gonna be up there all weekend and come back Monday. I think we barbecuing Saturday. I think Mama said. Okay. Sunday, something like that. But we coming back Monday and then rest for the week.
Sounds like a plan. So let's get into our weekly sports update. Our boy Steph Curry finally graduated from Davidson with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. He just did that to get the paper because he ain't gonna use that sociology degree. Who you studying, sir?
Sociology, is that like the liberal arts when people like most of the football players at Florida State, they just needed to major in something and it was liberal arts, which was a bunch of nothing about nothing.
A bunch of nothing about nothing.
But it sounds nice. It does. Did he actually go there and complete the classes, or is this an honorary degree?
No. He did the classes. I just think it was online because he was playing in the NFL, but he actually did the classes. He did.
Okay. I can respect that.
Yeah, kudos to Steph Curry. J. Cole is going to play in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. Okay, he is continuing to pursue his dreams. Juwan Howard declined the Lakers' interest in the head coaching job. Remember, Juwan Howard is the guy who slapped the white man when they got in an argument.
He slapped the one that wasn't even arguing with him.
So he was like, no to the Lakers. Y'all are a mess, and I'm not about to get into that. So yeah, we need a head coach.
And that was a head coach position?
Head coach. But he stayed at Michigan. He had Michigan plus his two sons play for them. So why not? Medical reports show that Dwayne Haskins, remember he's the 24-year-old football player that got hit and died in Florida. He had ketamine in his system and was heavily drinking before he was fatally hit by a dump truck. And he had the blood alcohol level of 0.24. And it got to be 0.08. So this man was lit. So, and remember when we did the story about him, I was like, how a car hit him and he died. Remember I said that? And I was like, and he was big and a football player, but it wasn't no car. It was a dump truck. So yes, you get hit by a dump truck, you're dying. But my thing was he in the middle of the road? Like, what was going on? But yeah, he was at the club drinking. And ketamine, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a drug. Like maybe it was in a pill or something. I don't know. I'd be too scared. And I'd be looking at Snowfall and all these people that just be taking cocaine and crack and all these pills and stuff. And I'm like, y'all, I'm scared the first time I do anything like that, I'm going to die. Like, I'm too scared to die. Like, some people die their first time trying any drug.
Yeah, and I don't even like taking medicine. Like, I literally almost have to be on my deathbed, like, in unbearable pain to take medicine. I don't like putting that stuff in my body.
It's crazy. But, yeah, that's sad. Very sad because he was only 24. Condolences. Anyway, Michael Vick is going to play in a fan-controlled football league. I don't know what they mean by fan-controlled. I guess the fans may call the plays. I don't know. Whatever. But kudos to Mike Vick. Justin Thomas beat Will Zalatoris in a 3-hole playoff to win his second PGA championship. So kudos to Justin Thomas. Okay, let's get into this, our first story of the day. So I know by now y'all done heard about this Nick Saban crap in his big mouth, right? So he was on somebody's podcast or something. People, I tell you, people be spilling the beans on these podcasts.
They don't think nobody really listen to it. They don't.
He talking about, okay, in the middle of the podcast, they was talking about name, image, and likeness, because you know how players get money for that now. So he quoted saying Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year who was a really good Division I player to come to their school. It was in the paper and they bragged about it. No one did anything about it. So even though he didn't name the person, everybody know he was talking about Travis Hunter Jr. Travis Hunter Jr. who committed to FSU but stunned everyone and actually went to Jackson State, where Deion Sanders is the head coach. So Coach Deion Sanders, because I'm gonna call him Coach, because he got mad when somebody didn't call him Coach. So Coach Deion Sanders responded with a tweet, and I gotta read the tweet. He responded first with a tweet. He said, you best believe I will address that lie Coach Saban told tomorrow. I was awakened by my son that sent me the article stating that we paid Travis Hunter $1 million to play at Jackson State University. We as a people don't have to pay our people to play with our people. So that's what he said. And then Travis Hunter got into it. He had to get into it. He go, I got a Millie laughing face emoji, but my mom still stay in a 3-bedroom house with 5 kids, laughing face emoji. So that was hilarious. And the thing is, Coach Deion and Saban have recently shot commercials together and they seem friendly. So these are friends. Like, how your friend gonna say this about you? But Deion was also quoted saying, I don't even wear a watch and I know what time it is. They forget I know who's been bringing the bag and dropping it off. I know this stuff. I'm not the one you want to play with when it comes to all of this stuff. So in the interview I watched, Deion basically said he did not offer Travis $1 million, and the program doesn't even have $1 million in his budget. Like, what?
I was just about to say, are they even worth $1 million? Like, I don't understand, because they not Division I, are they?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. And he says it's bigger than Saban, and he knows that he was just talking for other people. He don't hold any ill will towards him. And Nick Saban tried to reach out to Deion's people, but he did not. He was not able to speak to Deion. So the NIL money and deal, all that is making all these old traditional coaches upset, because he was also referring to the NIL deals. He thinks because players get NIL deals now that the schools are using that to buy players or whatever. So my question to you is, what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Should the NIL deal go away? Does Saban need to get with the modern times, or is Saban just salty because he didn't get Travis Hunter?
I think a little bit of both. I think he is a little salty. I don't know if he was trying to recruit him or not, but that was kind of like a salty thing to do. But also, I think if they're gonna have NIL deals for athletes, it should be, I think I said this before, it should be across the board, not just to the football and basketball players. Like, what about
I think it is across the board.
Is it?
I think it's for every student athlete, but you have to be good. First of all, Deion Sanders came, for example, forced Nike to give this man a deal. All he can say is, this is our school, this is our campus, come to one of our games, visit our campus, this is our culture, this is how we play. He can't say, I guarantee you Nike gonna give you such and such if you sign with us, because he can't make Nike do nothing. So I don't think the NIL deal was even a part of his recruitment process. But who wouldn't want to play for Deion Sanders? Somebody who actually been in the league and not just coaching because their daddy knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Okay, well, as long as it's fair across the board. But yeah, Nick Saban is just butt hurt. He butt hurt. Who he coach for again? Is it the
Alabama?
Clemson?
The people Alabama? Who always win. He mad because he know going forward he got competition at other colleges, whether they D1 or not, because this NIL deal put us all on the same level right now. Because, of course, Alabama, without the NFL deal, colleges like Alabama, Texas A&M, Ohio State, they had all the resources. They got all the boosters that donate millions and billions of dollars. And the HBCUs don't have all that. But now that them NILs is in play, we going to use it, okay? We can go to where we want to go to play and get the NIL deals. Because that's also, back in the day, when it wasn't no NIL deals, it still used to happen. You think Nick Saban ain't buy somebody an Escalade truck to come to school? Or buy their mama a new refrigerator? That's the same thing. It's just that Jackson State couldn't afford that. Not enough NIL deals is making us all equal. So I'm happy about that. But when I first heard this, because I first only saw the quote he said about Jackson State and Deion, remember I said this is borderline racist because he only pointing out Jackson State, which is an HBCU and not nobody else. But then I went back to the article.
Oh my
God. He did also call out Texas A&M coach Jimbo Fisher, which I think he used to be at Florida State. I want to say he used to be an assistant coach at Florida State. He called out Jimbo Fisher too. So he white. So I can't say it was borderline racist no more. He just salty and he mad that everybody's on the equal playing field. No, don't nobody want to come and live in Alabama when they can live in Florida. Where's Jackson State?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Who want to live in Alabama? Nobody want to come to Alabama, especially black athletes when they know Alabama and Mississippi is like iffy when you go to certain parts of town.
That's true. That's true.
Well, Jackson State might be in Mississippi while I'm talking.
Let me see.
Oh, that's funny.
It's in Decatur, Georgia.
Okay. I mean, Georgia down there too, but it's more. But yeah, if I got a chance to play with a Hall of Famer and he gonna stack his coaching staff up with other NFL people, why not? No, you just better up your recruitment.
Wait,
skills,
hold
sir.
on. Sorry, it's not in Decatur, Georgia. It's it's in Mississippi.
Didn't I just say it's gonna be in Mississippi?
Yeah, it's in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
My bad.
If I had to pick I think I pick Mississippi over Alabama too, but it's still iffy.
Yes.
I don't like them. I don't like it. But yeah, Saban, coach, sir, you need to up your recruiting game, okay? Because we all on a level playing field now. So you need to do more than say I can get your mama a refrigerator. We need the millions, okay? We need guaranteed money, just like the NFL, okay? Guaranteed. And also with the NIL thing, they're thinking since players will be making the top players will be making money now from potential deals, that they'll stay in college longer because they come from poor backgrounds more than likely, and they just be going to school because they have to for 2 years or whatever. But they be leaving early because they want to help their mama out, their mama them back home. But now if they get millions of dollars in college, they can help their mama them and still play college football and get a degree.
Yeah, because I don't know. Okay, sorry.
It's across the board. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm saying I don't like when kids have to either not go to college or stop college because they gotta help their parent. I don't like that at all.
That goes to my root. Remember, I used to always say you should. What did I used to say? You should have to make a certain amount of income to be a parent. But
because it's not fair.
It's not fair. But then I have to backtrack that because some of us don't start on the same playing field when it comes to economic and systematic racism and all that. We don't start on the same playing field. But then somebody can say, well, they should just stop having sex. Who gonna stop doing that? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next story. So the next story, and I'm kind of on the fence with this, so I need your thoughts. So it was a Yankees game, I believe it's Saturday or Sunday. So New York Yankees player Josh Donaldson called Chicago White Sox player Tim Anderson Jackie. So Josh Daniels is white, Tim Anderson is black. So the comment was deemed racist by the manager, Tony La Russa. Donaldson admitted after the game to calling Anderson Jackie a nod to Jackie Robinson. In the first inning, he apologized, said he meant no disrespect. Then Anderson said he just made a disrespectful comment. Basically, he was trying to call me Jackie Robinson. What's up, Jackie, is what he said. And he was like, I don't play like that. I really don't play at all. I wasn't going to bother nobody today, but he made that comment, and it was disrespectful, and I don't think it was called for. It was unnecessary. So Donaldson and Anderson were both escorted off the field in the third inning when they got into a verbal altercation. And Donaldson's defense is, he said the Jackie comment was in reference to a 2019 interview in which Anderson described himself as today's Jackie Robinson and how he's getting to a point where he needs to change the game. He also said it was a reference about which he has joked around with Anderson about in the past. So towards the end of the game, Tim Anderson ended up hitting a 3-run home run. And on going to the bench, he told the crowd to shut the fuck up because they were booing him at one point. So what are your thoughts? Was that a racist comment or not? Because sometimes we can call ourselves something or say something about our culture and it's cool, but then when a white person said it's deemed as racist, like for example, black people like watermelon. Like we say that it's cool, but if a white person say that, we'll say that it's racist.
So wait, who hit the 3 home run thing?
The black man.
So he hit a grand slam. Did he make it home or
he made it home? So okay, that's called a grand slam when it's 3 people on the thing. Okay.
So just based on the facts and the history between them, yeah. I think what's his name? Tim? Is that Tim?
The black one is Tim Anderson.
Okay, no, the white one, Josh. So I think white people are literally, and it sucks, but they just unaware. They don't know. It's literally some of them that just don't know, that they think they might be joking, but it could be offensive to somebody. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, oh my God, like I didn't really mean it that way, but that's how we took it. So I don't know. I mean, because he did reference to himself as Jackie Robinson, I want to ask Tim, would he have gotten as upset if a black guy said, "What's up, Jackie?" Since he referenced himself as the Jackie Robinson of the game today. So I don't know. I think I'm on the fence too, because it also depends on like maybe the tone and how he said it, or like the context. I don't know. So I don't want to just jump on him without knowing all of that.
And he said, Josh also said he's joked around with Anderson about that in the past.
So maybe he just called Anderson on a bad day. Also, no, for real, because this happens. People can, like white people can joke up to black people on one day, it'd be all kiki. But if you catch that same black person on a wrong day, you might not have the same reaction. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If they have joked about it in the past, then it's a joke. But then one of Tim Anderson's co-worker, what do you call it, teammates, called Josh Donaldson's statement BS. And he said that wasn't no joke. He was like, he basically said, if you got an inside joke with somebody, you have inside jokes with people you're friends with. Y'all not friends. So how y'all gonna have an inside joke? So I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, because it would be an honor to be called Jackie Robinson. I mean,
I was thinking about that
boy,
too.
Chadwick Boseman play him. Great movie. Go see it if you haven't. But yeah,
I was thinking about that
the
too.
person who called it. Let me see.
Cause
if a white man called me Harriet Tubman.
Tubman.
I said Thompson. Tubman.
But also then I think about Braylon. Like, say for instance, he go to the major league and somebody call him Jackie Robinson. I don't know if I would like that. Like I wouldn't like that. Cause to me that's saying you a black man in a white man's game, basically.
Mm, mm. I don't
or
know.
Hispanic man's game. I don't know who game it is.
I think
but...
it's Hispanics at this point. Okay. I don't know, but yeah, I always say pretty much what goes around comes around, karma, whatever. So if he meant it in a racist way, then something gonna come back to him. But if he didn't, and he know in his heart, he didn't mean it like that, then he's cool. But I don't know. But also look at his friends. Do he got black friends? Do he socialize with? Look, you can look, because somebody can be saying something, but their actions and the people that they're around says a different thing. Look at his friends, look at his family, look at who he be around, and the other stuff that he says, and you can tell him by that. Because just because you say you like black people don't mean you like black people. You can say that till you blue in the face, but do you have black friends? Do you go out with black people? Do you embrace the culture? Do you do such and such? But if you don't, then come on.
And don't tell me how many black friends you have or how many black people been in your house before. Like, why are you counting the number of people been in your house before? Who said that white football player? Like, there 3 black people have been in my house before.
Who?
Like, what is you talking about?
Who
it
said
was a white quarterback that said that years ago, because I think they was accusing him of being racist for something he said, and he was like, "What do you mean? I have 3 black friends that have been in my house before." Who said? Why are you?
Because they don't know what else to say. That's literally the first thing that comes into their mind. No, I know such and such is my friend. I'm friends with such and such, the mailman. I'm friends with him. I can't be racist because I say hi to the mailman. Anyway, they are unaware, like you said, but just be careful, especially nowadays. But I don't know how he said it, but just look at the people around him. Anyway, let's talk about the NBA playoffs. And I'm so mad that I missed the game on Saturday between the Celtics and the Heat because I was out eating that good steak. So the Heat won in the close game. So now
but it wasn't close. I think that the Heat was up by a lot originally, and I'm surprised the Celtics got back within 6 because they was getting the dog shit beat out of them.
How? I can't wait till tomorrow. Is it tonight that they play?
I think it's tonight.
I have to see now. I'm gonna miss. It's so much stuff because I gotta watch Housewives. I gotta watch Snowfall. I guess Snowfall gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I need to watch this game. Anyway, the Mavs are down 3-0 to the Warriors, so that series is pretty much over. Sorry, what's my boy name? Luka
Jovic. Is it Jovic?
Luka Doncic.
Oh, Don. I don't know.
But he got into a little tiff taff with Steph Curry and Draymond, but then 2 seconds later they were all good. And I'm like, well, what were y'all fighting about, sir? Because girls don't get over that stuff that quick.
We don't at all. We remember that. Like, no.
Like, we couldn't finish the rest of the game because we would be trying to hurt the person every time they come down the court. We'd be trying to hurt them. Anyway, let's get to the highlight of the week. And we are highlighting FIFA. And FIFA is, the soccer organization, whatever. So FIFA has selected female referees for the first time in the Men's World Cup 92-year history. So they have selected Stephanie Frappart, representing France, Salima.
Oh my God.
It is Salima.
Oh, okay.
Salima Muken sings from Rwanda, and Yoshimi Yashimita from Japan. So the FIFA Referees Committee chairman said, as always, the criteria we have used is quality first, and the selected match officials represent the highest level of refereeing worldwide. He also added that he hopes the presence of female match officials will be perceived as something normal and no longer sensational. So kudos to FIFA and the referee committee for selecting female referees. All right, the NFL got them. Now soccer got them. Now football has them. So kudos to them. Anyways, that is all for our episode for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.